Hello everybody, a little bit of video about this guy here, or this guy there. Um, I've been looking through a lot of things. A lot of people ask me some questions. As far as you know, as my YouTube channel, people begin to ask me about what is going on and what the thing says. And I will leave the spirituality on the side right now as of moment. But I want to give you a little message about understanding of the seriousness. It's all about the truth. It doesn't matter how hard the truth is. The question is to understand the truth. We experience in the hard moments of the moment. We experience the rough times. We experience, some of us who face a lot of challenges. I don't say problems, I say challenges, because you're going to be challenged your own self on this whole situation. A lot of the challenges is this is going to be like right now, shutting down the restaurant, public places, and so on and so on. That's going to be involved with not making an income. That's going to be a challenge for you. Some of you will face the challenges of food. Some of you will face the challenges of personal protection. Some of you will face the challenges of you have to go to a different place, you have to move, you have to be in a different place. Some of you will experience in the situations that you have to isolate yourself. Please understand, those are just the challenges. Don't overreact over the problems, but seek what you can do about the problems. If you lost your job, find relatives or some way, somehow you can go ahead and manage this rough period. If you run out of personal protections, there is always a substitute. We'll give you one of those substitutes if you don't have a mask of it. It's an earplug. So you take the earplug and you stuff it in your nose. You put your nose, and you can wear a gloves. Those are the two places where the most of the virus comes in, and you can kind of like protect your mouth. You can have one of those sprays with a little bit of alcohol, and you can kind of like disinfect once in a while yourself. But at least through the hands and through the nose, you can eliminate it 66% of the chances your virus to get in it. I want to give you another advice. Don't go communicate with people. Stay away from like 6 feet from it. You can talk to them. Please establish your perimeter around yourself. If you're at work, you can go to a one cubicle to another or another table. Just move them around so you can have your place where you work, whatever your situation is. If your job is required to go to work, just go to work and come back. Don't go anywhere else outside unless you need to. There is a lot of advices that I can give it to you. But it's not about the advices. You can get them from your workplace. You can get it from your own government. You can go get it from another thing. What I want to talk to you right now is I want to show you the numbers, the way this progressions goes on. Those are the calculations from a website that it's monitoring the spread throughout the world of this virus. I look at the numbers of comparison the way it was the beginning of everything that happened in Italy. Currently, Italy is the highest epicenter of this epidemic, of this issue that we have. And I comparing it the same thing with what we have in right now in the United States. And the numbers of the progression, they're pretty much the same. And this is why it's important to understand. I will show you the numbers in a minute. Is to understand the seriousness of this. First of all, by doing it simple things like keeping your hygiene and stuff, which you already probably your ears are burning from washing your hands and washing your pets, or don't let your pets go outside. Do your basic things will help you out. But in case it's not getting it, you to understand how serious it is that by you preventing yourself from getting the virus, you're gonna help stop spreading it out. The most important part is to spread the virus to be spreading. Otherwise, it's gonna be very, very nightmare as the way there is right now in Italy. So this is why I'm making this video. I have the link to that website, which is I've been monitoring for quite a while right now, to monitoring what the situation is. Just be patient with yourself. Go and seek how you can answer your own troubles, your own issues, okay? But don't overreact, please. Don't overreact over the situation. Just find some exits. So here's the numbers. I'm going to give it to you right now. So let's see. You kind of like get into it. I'll kind of like move the camera a little bit so you guys can have a better chance of seeing this. Let me just, okay, try to give you the best of the situation is. Yeah. Okay. So as you see it, here it's Italy, here it's the United States. I kind of like going to zoom out. On February 28th, so we can be able to see, February 28th, there was 889 cases in Italy. At the same time, we are comparing it, the numbers right now. You're not going to be able to see it. We'll try to kind of like move it this a little bit so you can see it. On the March 10th, there was a 994 cases in United States. The next day in United States, which is March 11th, in United States, it's a 1,301. We're comparing here in Italy on the next day, which is February 29th. The cases here in Italy is a 1,128. As you look at it, the one it's a 1,300, the other one it's 1,100, and it's a 1 day difference between them. The next day in Italy, it's 1,701. United States, the next day, it's 1,697. Pretty down close, which is the same number, the same ratio of it. And comparing it to 2 days ago, which is that is in on the 14th of March, which is that it's the recent, it's 2,943 here for the United States, and here for Italy we have pretty much the same number, which is 3,089. So the ratios, the spreading of the virus compared to people, just the one thing though, on Italy, the difference is that the Italy is counted more small country, but the spreading of the ratio is the same. So please focus on yourself, to kind of like stay away of kind of like a personal connections with people. Don't gather, stay away from everybody pretty much. it will help to isolate the virus. Please understand this. This pretty soon, if we continue here in the United States to do the same thing as we were doing as before and not understand these numbers, okay? It is about, it's gonna grow huge and it's gonna become something like in Italy out of control. And the whole thing of this isolations that goes on right now, specifically in here in the state of Illinois, the shut off the kids, please make sure the kids, you keep them home. Don't send them out outside to play unless it's your own house. Don't let them play in the streets. Please, please, let's preventing this virus not to be. If you are out of work, just stay home as much as possible. Don't overstock yourself unless you need it. You know, it's a big family. So that, and the other thing is stay calm and in patience with the things to let it settle down. Otherwise, if we continue spreading this virus, we are going to have eventually the same number as Italy does. And to give you a kind of like a little heads up what goes on, this is the website that I get the numbers of it. And the website is worldmeters.info/coronavirus. Um, this they updating the numbers on a daily basis. If you take a look at it right now, Italy right now it's got 3,590 new cases. United States has 837. So the numbers actually grow up a little bit here because they just recently updated. That was a 3,090 something when I was making it. Now it's with another 777. They add this number to it. But we have to be able to control ourselves, stay away from people, and again, your personal hygiene. And hopefully, you guys understand these numbers and understand the seriousness through the numbers. It's all about personal responsibility. Thank you so much, guys, and you know it. Be love.